Okay, Capricorn. All right, you're gonna find something that you're gonna stick to. You've been trying to work out what is like the right method or right way of going about something or doing something. It's a skill, something that you're picking up, and you're like, okay, this is the way. It could be a method. It's something that will just make sense to you. You know, it could be, for example, let's say you are building, you're like doing something in construction, and you're trying to find a faster way in, getting this brick wall done, let's say, for example, and you find that method and you stick to it, and it works out really well. Basically, you've been on this research and development period. Like you've been, experimenting is what I'm seeing, and so you will find something that you're going to stick to, and it won't work for everybody, but it works for you. So, because I see like others going, oh, that's never going to work, or what are you doing? That looks weird or strange. It doesn't, but for you, it's like, well, if it works for you, you have something good going on here, Capricorn. There's also, there's an energy here that I'm seeing where you are caring less about what others think. So that's a good thing. You don't want to be doing things that you enjoy and whatnot, and have this thing over your head, like, you know, um, holding yourself back or restricting yourself just because of what others may think. No, you're doing away with that. You're saying no thanks. I'm good. um, Taking care of someone that is, okay. This is a very specific message. I'm seeing something about a little sister, taking care of a little sister. Maybe if you have a younger sister, maybe when you're growing up, you had to take care of them a lot, or maybe currently now as well, and for some, it is like taking care of a. I know that's something specific clearly about a little sister, but there's also something to do with a pet as well. So overall, Capricorn, you have something here that you're looking after, and you're not a stranger to that. Yeah, there's also in this sort of situation, you're also going to figure out a lot of things. There's going to be some revelations coming through. Revelations coming through from you taking taking time out of your schedule to help the other person out. I know, family secrets, truths, all of these things are coming through. A lot of revelations. But you are going to, in fact, feel more secure about yourself because you're going to look back and be really glad with how things actually worked out and the choices that you made. It's all going to sort of be apparent and be clear to you. I do see there's somebody around you that's trying to convince you to believe what they believe, and it's like you're not having any of it. Is what I'm seeing. You're keeping a strong mind there, strong mind alert. And I'm also seeing you. I see you have a very big, strong imagination. Um, sometimes it goes into sort of some fantasy land, and that's all good. But there's something that you are realizing that, you know what, it's not impossible. Nothing is impossible. There's a place that you want to reach, and I do see you working towards that. I'm also seeing somebody giving you something as an offering, or there's something you're going to be pleased about, a gift, an acknowledgement of some kind, reward, something that's very rewarding here towards the end. And also, if someone hasn't been very vocal about how they feel or what they think of you, it's coming through, and it may make you feel a little emotional. It's like, oh, you weren't expecting that, like they will surprise you with them saying how proud they are of you, and you know how much they do care about you and all that. And it's coming from someone that doesn't always say too much. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you. It's very interesting read. Page of Pentacles. Keep yourself guarded is what I'm seeing. You can't trust anybody or everybody that's out there. Just keep yourself guarded. Oh, beautiful. Page of Pentacles, the Sun and the World card. You know, I'm seeing like many areas in your life, many things that are going on are starting to fall in the right order. There is less chaos now. You know, there's something, again, that's going to be revealed, something that you're going to feel very happy about. And also where you come from and where you're headed to. And I do see for some of you, you started with nothing. And there is something very prominent about that, very important, because it's like the rewards are even bigger, you know, from the ground up. And there is, in terms of I'm getting a factory, by the way. I get a very specific message about a factory, you know, like, I don't know if maybe you work in a factory or there's something there, but also you feel like you are not a factory. Your life is not a factory, and it's not, you know, it's quality over quantity is what I'm seeing here. I hope that makes sense. You are being very conscious of living, you know, on a higher vibration. There is something very deep and personal coming in that you're going to, I see, feel very secure. Some news coming through that you're going to grab right away, not wasting any time. A lot of harmony turning in your direction. Someone is also not going to miss up an opportunity to try and connect with you. There is something very soulful about this connection here. That's what I'm seeing, soulful and promising. The Hangman and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, everything is coming through at the right time, as it should be. In the right way, the right time. Freeing yourself from certain attachments that were weighing you down, and you're cutting away from that. You're doing things that are necessary. Not everybody can understand that, but that's not. Again, remember, you're getting into this role where you're like, well, no, it's not about everyone else. It is you, right? There's also something that you are really having more of self-belief than self-doubt. There's something about this, the right opportunity or the right offer, whether it's love offer or work offer, is going to come in. There is something that you feel like has passed you by, and that is not the case. Some things had to happen, unfold at the time that it has, and the right one is coming along for you. There is something that the Two of Wands is going to go the distance here. The Two of Wands. Opportunities are truly arising for you. There's something here that matters a lot to you, that you're not wanting to leave behind. You're wanting to tie up loose ends is what I'm seeing. That's something that is important, to tying up loose ends. So you no longer have the need or worry to having to look back to see if everything is secure or if you left anything behind. This is your moment to, as you go forward, you know, no longer need to look back. And you know that once there is an opportunity that you will grab and go for, you know, it will be difficult for you to turn around. There is something very, very open for you, and you're the one that is in charge. And also acting upon what you say. You don't just speak empty words. You are fulfilling what you are putting out there with the help of the universe. Very powerful, Capricorn. Love this. Thank you so very much for being here. Really hope that this was helpful. Also, being very clear with what it is that you are asking. Very, very clear. That's what I'm seeing. Thank you.